Cancer, this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Cancer, in today's reading, I'm going to give you two of the Denise Linn Oracle cards, going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started. Hope you guys are doing well. Let's see what's going on for you, Cancer. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Cancer for their highest good. Wow, okay. You have... Nice. Stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure. Definitely, you are. You know, I always tell you, you're very confident. You know, you're very strong-willed. You know, very strong to do anything that you need to do. Okay? Step back into your power, you guys. Step back into your power. Ooh. All right, and then you have Vast Vistas. Expand your horizons. Wow. So I feel like maybe the planning or the goals that you're doing, I feel like you need to step out of the box and see and make and dream better, dream bigger, you know. Maybe think something different, something more that you want. They're asking you to think out of the box. Wow, to do something different. Like I feel like try something different, like learn something different, maybe try something different, you know, just do it in a whim, like excitement, you know. Wow. All right, so let's see what's going on. Cancer, let's see what's going on. Cancer, let's see what's going on. Take what resonates with you, Cancer, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Here we go. One for the current. Take what resonates with you, Cancer, and leave the rest. One for the situation. One for the past or now. One for what's hidden. One for the hopes and the fears. Wow. One for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Wow. Okay. Huh. Okay, and for the last card, you got the Page of Cups. So, interesting. So there's going to be some kind of messages coming through for you. Unexpected messages, you guys. You're going through a healing. Let's see. All right, so you start off with the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles could be a new beginning. You are on the right path, definitely. I feel like there's financial opportunities coming towards you. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is saying that there's something that's come to a close. The cycle has ended, but there's justice here. There's karma here. There's, you know, things are turning around for you. In other words, like the things that have been bothering you are no longer going to be there. Like things are going forward towards something for you. Like the world is turning in your favor. It's in your favor. To know that. Wow. Okay. You do have the 10 of Cups here for the past or now. You know, you want that happiness, that togetherness, the happiness with, you know, with your family. We'll see why it's all here. You do have the 3 of Pentacles here for the what's hidden. The 3 of Pentacles is saying that you do have a lot of support around you. People watch you. People see you. I feel like you could be collaborating with somebody, trying to create something also. I feel like there's some kind of partnership there, or also feel like there's traveling. I feel like there's wanting to learn something new. With the 8 of Swords down here for the hopes and the fears, I feel like you're still afraid of do something. There's something here you're afraid to do. It's like you're not seeing something, so we'll see. And then you have these 6 of Cups here for the what you need to do now is and leave the past behind. I feel like you're going through this healing and you've been reminiscing a lot, being very nostalgic, but we'll see why it's here. You do have the Temperance card here for the what you need to work on. Temperance is talking about you are very divinely guided, Cancer. I also feel like you need to try to balance everything, like your home, your family, your health, your mind. Try to keep everything balanced, like make time for everything. You know, like don't overdo it. You know, just try not to just keep everything balanced. You are very divinely guided also. And then for the outcome, you do have the Rest card, the They want you to rest. They want you to start taking it easy. This was in your last reading also. It's very vital that you really start resting, taking care of yourself, okay? And then you have the Page of Cups here. The Page of Cups is talking about, really, the Page of Cups is talking about, trusting your intuition, using your intuition also. And you really need to. I also feel like with the Page of Cups here, I also feel like, you're looking at things differently now. I feel like you need to try to bring in your dreams, like be persistent to what you want to do and what you want to create, like your goals, like your dreams and stuff like that. I feel like you need to keep on it and not let go of it. Like be very persistent on keeping up with everything that you need to make them come true. Even if it's the littlest things, even if it's like paperwork or whatever it is, be persistent on it, okay? I also feel like you're going through this big healing and that you could be releasing a lot of emotions right now, feeling emotional, feeling nostalgic, feeling, it's because you're releasing a lot. And you also got the Three of Swords with this card right here, but you're going to be okay, okay? Pay attention to your dreams, pay attention to the signs that you've been seeing, the 222, the 333, stuff like that. I feel like you really need to listen to that. I feel like you're going to receive some kind of message in your dreams that you need to pay attention to, and also feel like on the outside, like on your email or text, I feel like you're going to get an unexpected message. So just look out for that. All right, so here we go. Cancer, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. See what's going on for you, Cancer. Cancer, Cancer, Cancer. Here we go. Ace of Pentacles. Why is Ace of Pentacles here for Cancer? Wow. One more card. Wow. Wow, this is nice. Okay, so Cancer, you have definitely been working very hard. You're trying to reach that material success, which I do believe you will receive it. You have the Ace of Pentacles here. You start off with the Ace of Pentacles. You are on a different path, going in a new direction, so this is very nice. I also feel that there's new opportunities coming towards you. I feel like you are definitely where you're supposed to be. Okay. I feel like you're trying to start something new, like new projects or new ideas are coming through. I also feel like with the Eight of Pentacles that you've been working very hard, trying to reach that material success that you want. And they're asking you they're telling you to continue to work hard, okay? Because you're going to reach that. You're going to reach it. You're going to reach what you want, that material success. I feel like also too, for some of you guys, I don't know who this could be for, okay? So I feel like for some of you guys, you're going to be leaving a career, because I do feel it here, because not only that, but you have the Eight of Cups. You're going in a new direction, definitely, with this Ace of Pentacles here. You're reaching that wealth, that material success, but you're going in a different direction. And for some of you guys, you could be leaving a career. You could be leaving something, and also going on a spiritual journey right now. But I do definitely feel like you are going in a new direction, but you're definitely leaving a lot of obstacles behind, because you're like not dealing with it anymore. You're tired. You've been through it all, and you're just walking away. And that's what it shows here. You have the Wheel of Fortune for the situation. One more card. Wow, look at that. There is definitely a lot of good things coming through for you, Cancer. The wheel is in your favor. The wheel is turning towards you. Your luck is changing for the better. But use it, okay? Use it. But they're also saying that you need to start taking care of yourself. You have this wealth. You want this wealth. You want this prosperity. You want things to fall into your favor, into what you want. But you also need to start taking care of yourself, okay? Really take care of yourself. You're very loving. You're very compassionate. You can be like that, but you also need to start taking care of yourself, because it's just here. They're telling you, okay? And I do feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, there is some kind of prosperity coming in for you, so it's good. Things are changing. There's karma here. You don't need to do anything to anybody. Let the universe take care of it. Let God take care of it. But I also feel like Just got to take care of yourself and trust your intuition. Really nurture yourself, you guys. And that's keeping up with your health, leaving the old habits behind, leaving, the habits that are not for you. And it doesn't have to be like, drinking or anything like that. It could be anything like, doing the same thing over and over, or not eating right, maybe you have a habit of just eating chips for breakfast. That's an example, or something like that. Change your ways. They're asking you to change your ways. Okay. You do have the 10 of Cups here for the past, and I do believe it's now. You want to reach that material. You have that material success coming. You do. There is some kind of prosperity coming in for you, but you got to just like really start taking care of yourself. Okay. And you do want that happiness, and it is coming towards you. And I do believe that this is now. Okay. So, because you're leaving a lot of the drama behind. You just want that family, that happiness, togetherness here. And I see it here. It's good. Like you're leaving a lot of things, a lot of blocks behind so that you can get this. And this is nice. You have the 3 of Pentacles here for the what's hidden, one more card. Wow. All right. So, you do have the Knight of Cups. You do have the 5 of Cups also. Wow. And then you start off with the 3 of Pentacles. Well, the 3 of Pentacles is talking about, really trying to create something, collaborating with someone, letting somebody help you, putting your ideas into motion, having that support from your friends and family. And I do believe I believe you're trying strongly to do that. I believe you're trying to create something, that you want to create something different. And I feel like there's some kind of partnership here also. Let them help you. Okay. Let them help you. And I also feel like you're being recognized for all that hard work that you've been doing. There's traveling here. You also have the Knight of Cups here. The Knight of Cups is talking about, don't give up on anything, on your dreams or anything, continue to create what you want. Okay. Because that's what you need to do. Make decisions from your heart. Don't give up on any of your dreams, any of them. Just try to be persistent on doing what you want to do, because it shows here that you need to do that. Think out of the box, because you have this card right here. They want you to continue on what you want to create. Like, what is it that you want to do? Do you want to buy a house? Do you want to buy a car? Do you want to buy a, vacation property? Whatever it is, start putting your plan into motion. Okay, because that's what you need to do now. Trust your heart. Make decisions from your heart. Trust your intuition, and really have patience for things. Even if you don't see the results, really have patience for that. You do have the 5 of Cups here, and the 5 of Cups is talking about that. You still hold on to a lot of things that are going on in your life. Maybe something. Maybe you try to give up because something doesn't work out for you. And you feel like, oh, I'm not going to do it again because, it doesn't go my way, and this is where this comes out, really keep on it. Don't give up on your goals or your dreams. Okay. Really, really start doing that. Okay. Because it is going to be successful. Stop thinking this way, like the 5 of Cups, having that regret, feeling like nothing's going to work out. Be persistent on making your dreams come true. Okay. Really be persistent on that. Wow. Also too, I feel like you just need to really let go of this regret. Okay. Because I feel like something didn't turn out the way you wanted to. And it's like you have that feeling down, feeling disappointed. Like, okay, well, nothing ever goes my way. So I'm not even going to try anymore. That kind of attitude. And I feel like you need to really change it. Okay. Let go of this 5 of Cups so that way you can be persistent on that, because it is going to come through, but you just need patience. You need patience. We don't have, like, we can't go and say, hey, God, I need this. I need it now. We can't do that. We got to have patience. And this is where the patience comes in. Okay, so really let go of that 5 of Cups, being disappointed, feeling the regret about things, how things didn't turn out the way you wanted them. You have the 8 of Swords down here. And why is the 8 of Swords here for the hopes and fears? So definitely, you do start off with the Eight of Swords. The Eight of Swords is saying that you're something here that you didn't want to see. Maybe it's something that you're dealing with at home, or maybe you just don't. Maybe you know that you got to rest, but you're not doing it, or maybe you have to deal with like maybe health issues, and you're not trying. You don't want to deal with it. You don't want to know because it's something bad. Oh, I know that I only have like a few months to live. I don't want to go to the doctor anymore because, I just don't want to know. I don't want to know if I'm going to die. I don't want to know. Things, it's something like that is here. Okay. And they want you to get rid of that. Open your eyes, take off that blindfold and really see things for what they are because you're very uncertain about things. You have that in your mind right now that, I don't want to go to the doctor. I don't want to go do that. And I don't know why, but they keep telling me the doctor your health. So really, really look at that. Okay. Really for you guys, look at that. Really take care of yourself. You need to. Okay. It's a vital that you need to take care of yourself. you know. Then you have the Seven of Pentacles here. Seven of Pentacles says that you're looking at things differently now. You're not looking at things the way you used to. You're looking at everything differently. You've given up on people that have just broken you, broken your heart, let you down. You're really looking at things differently, and you're making better choices now. You're just looking at things, making different decisions. Okay, I want you to really take that blindfold because and I feel like you are. I feel like for some of you guys that you have taken off that blindfold, and that's why you're looking at things different. And I feel like you're no longer like this. I feel like, being held back, not able to see. I feel like you can see clearly now. And I feel like the Eight of Swords is just for minimal people, not that many, but whoever it is, take off that blindfold because you really need to see things. Really rest, you guys. See this lady? Whether you're male or female, don't matter. Tarot has no gender. It just tells you what the card is saying. Really rest. This lady, she is tired. She's so tired, right? The little animals or the little cat sleeping with her, and she's just so tired of fighting everything, trying to do what she has to do. She just wants rest, and that's you. Rest. You guys, take care of yourself. Rest. And then you have the Six of Cups here, Cancer. Why is the Six of Cups here? One more card. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. So you do have the Knight of Wands, and then you have the, you start off with the Six of Cups, and you also have the Death card. So with the Six of Cups, like I said, you are definitely going through this huge healing. You're reminiscing about a lot. And the reason I know it's a healing is because you have this card right here. You are going through a huge transformation. Things are not the same anymore the way they used to be. You are no longer that person that used to be. Because it shows. But you're exhausted. You're exhausted from everything that has happened. You are exhausted. It's catching up to you. So you really need to start taking care of yourself. Okay. You are definitely going through a healing. You're being very nostalgic. You are changing. Okay. And there's more change to come. So be ready. You're going to be, things are going to start falling into place for you. You're going to be very excited. There's going to be a lot of ideas. You're going to be feeling excitement. They want you to, really try to do something different. If you can, just really be careful on how you're doing things. Like, don't rush into any decisions or anything, but, do something different. Step out of the box, step out of the same routine over and over, because you want it. And what's going to happen is that you're just going to be feeling better, and you're just going to be feeling adventurous. So really start thinking, going with this change and doing something different. Okay. Cause you're going to be feeling like that. Like you want to just be careful on how you're doing things, like how you're making decisions. Really be careful with that. And really just embrace the change that's coming. Okay. You have the Temperance card here. And why is the Temperance card here? Wow. Homer card. Wow. You're going through a huge transformation. There's a lot of things that you have changed. There's a lot of change here. So you do have the Temperance card. They're asking you to keep everything balanced. You are very divinely guided, Cancer. Try to keep your emotions, your health, your sleeping, your family, your work, everything. Just make sure it's balanced. Make sure you're doing it. Everything kept up, going to your appointments, taking care of yourself, eating better, sleeping, things like that. Really, really take that, okay, into heart, because you need that. You are going through a judgment, just like the transformation, you're going through a lot of changes right now, and it's very nice. Really see the truth in everything also before you start speaking about it. Don't tell anybody that if you didn't see it come from somebody, then don't do it. Really look at everything that you're saying, okay? Because you don't want to say something that's not really true, okay? They're asking you to speak your truth, start having better communication, speak about what you're thinking, speak about what you're feeling, start opening up your feelings, okay? Because that's what they want you to do. I feel like there's going to be opportunities around you. I feel like things are going to get better. I feel like you're just changing completely, all around. They're asking you to rest because it's a lot for you. All these changes, all these different feelings, all these new openings and opportunities coming through. You need to start taking care of yourself more. Okay, you want all this, but you need to start taking care of yourself, Cancer. And that means sleeping. That means sleeping, eating right, going to your health appointments, whatever it is. Start taking care of yourself, okay? Because you need to. And then you have the Four of Swords. And why is the Four of Swords here? Wow, I've never gotten I have gotten readings, but they're so this one is like, so they're really pushing you to take care of yourself. So really, really do that, okay? And then you're very exhausted, very exhausted. One more card for the Four of Swords. Sorry, I just keep talking. All right, so then you have the Four of Swords here. Like I said, rest. You're going to be resting. Take a nap whenever you feel like it. Really, really try to take care of yourself, Cancer. I feel like you're going to be happy. You're going to be content. I feel like you're very accomplished in everything that you're doing. I feel like there is a wish fulfillment here trying to come through for you, which is very nice. And I feel like there is a decision that you're trying to contemplate also. I also feel like you're planning things. You want this, you want that, and it's all going to come in. But you just need to really have patience. Have gratitude for the things that you do have right now. Big or small, have gratitude. No matter what, there's so many people out there that don't have what you have, okay? Believe it or not, they do, okay? They don't, okay? So just know that. You need your patience. You need to find your patience, and you also are making a decision. But I feel like you're planning, you're making plans for something. Like you already know what you want. You're just like probably not saying something. You're not saying to everybody, keeping it to yourself. Wow. All right, so Cancer, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And really, really take care of yourself, okay? And take care of yourself and just enjoy your life. Savor the moments, okay? All right, so I'll see you next time. God bless.